Hello everyone, this is Darrenus and welcome back to another episode of Gnarlo Plays with His Hobbit. When we last left, we were here at the hunting lodge. We were talking to John Brackenbrook. Let me see if I can get out. Alrighty. I was hoping I could zoom out and show you the outer map, but here we are. We're talking to John Brackenbrook. We had the quest Into the Shadow, where we have to go defeat the brigands and find out some information from them about the raid. So I'm going to head back out, and we will see what information we can find out. Everybody's real chatty in this game. You'll constantly find the NPCs dropping little bits of information and messages your way. Alright, we're back outside. And over yonder is the Blackwold base. We were over there once before looking for the dead bodies of the farmhands. This time we'll kill a few Blackwolds again, a few of the brigands again, and find out what sort of plans they have. One thing about this game that you cannot dive underneath the water. All the bodies of water here, they are basically scenery. You cannot drown, you cannot swim underwater. All you can do is swim across the top of them, and you swim automatically. So that in itself was a little bit of a letdown, although, in all honesty, there aren't very many underwater locations, or any underwater locations in Lord of the Rings that we know about to explore. But I still remember back to my days at Kedge Keep. Anybody who remembers EverQuest, the original EverQuest game, you had the wonderful underwater dungeon of Kedge, where you were fighting mermaids and seahorses and those kind of things. It was such a fun dungeon, one of my favorites. I played an enchanter back then, and they really came into their own because we had a spell you could cast that would allow people to breathe underwater, and that was very necessary in that game, in that particular dungeon. Alright, as we get closer to the Blackwolds here, let's see if we can sneak up on the striker and attack her. One thing about this game, it seems to be kind of sexist in its combat roles. You'll find a lot of the mobs, the strikers, the scouts, that kind of thing, will be the female characters, and the main warriors will be male. I suppose, when I say sexist, I actually suppose that it's not as sexist as it could be, in that it does at least allow the women to have a good deal more of a role in the battle than they would have had in real life, or in the past for that, or in the books for that matter. Okay, I couldn't remember if I'd looted a body over there or not. Alright, as you see, we've gotten dark again, as there is a source of evil nearby. We're going to come over here, we're going to get these plans conveniently flashing and sparkling for us. Good, alrighty. So they are planning on attacking tonight, so we need to round this up and get back so we can warn them. Of course, that's not an incredibly surprising bit of news to us, being that this entire instance only happens in the course of one day. So the fact that it happens that they are planning on attacking tonight just kind of makes logical sense. Good grief. Can y'all stack up any deeper over there? Alright, we'll come over here and we will hunt the hoodlum instead. A quick surprise attack. Throw a trick on him. I wish those northerners would hurry up and get here. Okay. So apparently they're getting some assistance. Guess that's the referral to Angmar. The reference to Angmar that was in the notes that we found. Forces of the Witch King are coming to help the Blackwolds attack Archet. So, back to the hunting lodge, and let John Brackenbook know what's going on. Okay. And through the door. Hey John, people are coming to attack.
Good work, my friend.
What do we need? Let's get the plumed hat.
I believe there is hope for us yet. We only need a strategy.
Alright. The map shows a path, the Old East Path, which is infested with spiders. But we have Atli's Spiderbane, who's here. Let's talk to him and see what he can do to help us get through. Saw him right outside on the porch. And there he is. A fine, healthy dwarf. Appears to be blind in one eye.
I am at your service.
Says he knows all about the Old East Path because of the spiders that are on it. So he wants us to go and see if the wall leading into Archet is still intact, and to defeat some spiders along it. So that is what we will do. And the Old East Path is right through yonder. There's the map. You can see we're over here at the hunting lodge. That's what I was trying to show you before. We're going to go through the wall, and this is the Old East Path right up here, leading to the backside of Archet. Over here is where we were hunting the Blackwolds. Down here is the farm. Alright. So, off to fight some spiders now. Oh, almost forgot. Let's put on our hat. It's going to at least give us, first of all, I'll show you what it looks like. Let's take off my cloak for the moment. There you go. And this is what the styling Hobbit pimp is wearing these days. Isn't it sweet? Alright. Let's put our cloak back on. The hat will remain in place, but this is a cloak with a hood, so the hood will replace it in the actual graphics. Now, back to the quest at hand. That is a shame. If I were able to wear this cloak and still show my hat at the same time, I could probably defeat my way through this entire group of spiders with nothing but the power of my pimp hand. This is another part that they have truly weakened up. I remember playing in the first few times that I played through this particular instance. Every single one of these spiders is hostile and would attack you on sight as soon as you got within range. They would all aggro. And as you see now, none of them do. Once again, that is just like the wolves. That is a difference in this tutorial instance and the real world on the outside, because once you get out into the real world, spiders will attack you as soon as you get close. And ooh, that Blackwold, I think, has definitely paid for his sins. Let's examine his body. Right. He met his doom. That is true. Alright. Let's take out the hatchling. And we looted a carapace. You'll notice right up here we have been poisoned. It's a very short one. It only lasts for about 20 seconds. And that's the green fog that we have around us. And it will be over with shortly. May or may not, I'm not sure, be hearing thunder over the microphone. I'm down here right outside of Atlanta, and we've been having some pretty impressive thunderstorms coming through lately. Right now we don't really have a storm going on, but we've got quite a bit of thunder rumbling. Okay, and they're bringing the server down very shortly, in about an hour, so we'll be able to get this episode here out of the way. Alright, we need one more, and we are poisoned again. This poison, as you see here, it just lowers your resistance to poison. So, it doesn't actually do any damage to us. Some poisons cause quite a bit more trouble than that. Some of them cause quite a bit of damage to you whenever they occur. And I clicked my sneak off. By accident. Come on, loot the carapace. Alrighty, we've gotten our 4 dead spiders, although we could clean out this entire mess. We've got all we need, so we'll head back and talk to Archet again. Can we make the jump? Oh yeah. First place in the Hobbit Olympics. Actually, I suppose to get the gold in the Hobbit Olympics, you've got to be able to eat your weight in food and take a snooze along the beach. That's a campfire over there. For a second I thought we had a wagon on fire going, what the heck is that? Oh, and I have to talk to John. I don't talk to Archet again. Unusual. We'll come in here and talk to John once more.
A dead end will surely work in our favor.
Alrighty, he wants the path as a... Happy that the path is a dead end. The wall is still up. The brigands will be slowed and we'll have spiders. And so he is ready to go to Archet and ready them for the storm that is coming. We get to choose some dyes. I'm going to choose... let's choose violet. Dyes is our reward. There we go. Next up is the storm is upon us. He says Caldercob is making his move against Archet. Wicked men are Angmar, lending him in this Blackwolds strength, so we must go prepare the defenses at once. We will accept that reward, that quest. It says we've got the final quest in the introduction. Alright. So the next one starts off the actual ending sequence. Let's talk to him right quick, and let's take the little extra never hurts. This is the quest that shows you how the store works, and I've never worked this quest before, so let's go ahead and accept it. Alright, first thing we have to do is talk to John. Right, this quest is purchased from the Lord of the Rings online store. Alright, so to purchase the quest, we click on the button, the lower left of the quest dialog window. That would be unlock right here. That's going to take us to the store. Okay, and it takes us to the quest page. Tutorial quest can only be purchased once per account, so 10 points. Let us buy it. And as you see here, I've got over 6,500 points because I have been playing this game for quite a while. So we will buy one. Alright, we are buying the quest, A Little Never Hurts. Proceed to checkout. Place our order. And thanks for our purchase. Alrighty. So it looks like, hopefully, we have finished this quest. And we've earned 10 points in the process. Alright. He says, thank you. And we are going to get a battered horn of disruption. Causes a 4-second stun. Doesn't say that it's a single-use item, but kind of got the feeling that perhaps it is. Alright. Let's put the horn on our bar here just in case we're going to need it. You can put items down here on the bar just like you can put skills. So we're also going to put our power and healing potions down here as well. Alrighty. Now let's talk to John and let's see about getting this instance over with. Says, are we ready to go? Yes, we are. And there are no other quests for us to do. So let's travel now to Archet.
John Brackenbrook and his hunters have reached the outskirts of Archet to find it already ablaze. A desperate struggle to save their village is about to begin. Hopefully, you have arrived in time.
Alright, as you see, the battle is on. Look out, they see us. Ugh! Whoa, arrows coming through. That's not good. Alright, let's talk to John.
We have no time to lose.
Alright, they've broken through the east wall, so we have to fight at John's side. And down go the Blackwolds. This is one of those kind of escort missions where we have to make sure John survives. Alright, we've cleared the jail yard at least. Let's go over here and talk to Ned Pruner, who is the jailer. There's his wife right over there trying to get through the door. She can't quite work the key. He says Amdir's close by. He escaped from the Badger. We have to go help him defend the Badger. That's the inn that he was right outside of. They want the Hobbit and the Captain. And he saw something in the flames. So we need to talk to John and then protect him. And, of course, his wife is too late. Alright, back to
Archet
John.
must still be saved.
Alright, he says we have to find a way to the Mad Badger Inn. So we're going to follow through the gate that Peg just opened. Hey. Time to fight more outlaws. And our special ability triggered for once. I actually got a critical hit. Alrighty, we've cleared the market now, and Archet is not looking good.
We must find my father before it's too late.
Okay, we're going to continue fighting along with him until we can find our way into the main part of town. Quite an impressive series of fires. There's Atlee. Back to the fight once more, fighting off yet another wave of Blackwolds. Now we have two people we have to make sure survive the fight. Alright. Now,
Although the Mad Badger burns, I still hold out hope.
I'm going to do like a true burglar is supposed to and hang behind. Now where's Strider? Like he would abandon us right at the time that we need him the most. Alright, let's get back here and help him out since he's outnumbered 2 to 1. I think the dwarf up there can survive himself. And another group down. We're cowering as these wraith creatures come appearing. They're Kargouls. They are like half-powered Nazguls. This is what you turn into whenever one of the Nazgul stabs you with a Morgul blade. You turn into a Nazgul-like creature underneath the power of the main Black Riders. I think it's time to take out Calder. He is down. Alright. Let us talk to John right quick. Looks like Mundo and Celandine has survived the fight.
Before us. My father was right to trust no one.
Alrighty. Amdir's been taken. Archet is burned. His father is dead. And Strider is nowhere to be found. I know that he needed to go and find Frodo and help with the ring, but it was a bad time to leave us there, fella. Alrighty. John says he's going to make sure that the 3 hobbits, me and the other 2, get safely to the Shire.
With the Blackwolds' grip on Archet broken, the hobbits hurry home to the Shire, eager to return to their simple, peaceful lives. But not all is as peaceful as it seems. Troubles stir at the bounds, and a shadow of fear is left in the wake of the Nazgul.
that is the end of the tutorial instance. We are actually out here in the real world now. This is the actual multiplayer part of the Lord of the Rings. We are in a little corner of the Shire here known as Little Delving. I'll pull up the map in just a second here. There you go. There's Little Delving way over here in the very corner. This is Mickle Delving down here, or Michael Delving, which is the capital of the Shire, as much as it has one. And over here's the Green Hill country, where we ran into the Black Rider, Frodo, and Sam at the very, very beginning of the game here. We ran into them on this road when they were making their way up here to Woodhall. And this is the Brandywine River. So, there we go. We have made it into the actual game, and we will continue on here next time by talking to Mundo. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have had a good one.